Can I tell you embarrassing story about the first time I watched the first week of Coachella? You guys weren't there.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
I love embarrassing stories.
To be fair, I did have a few drinks, but definitely shed some tears.
That is how all the best stories start out. I had a few drinks. Hello, all you K-pop fans and stans, and welcome back to the K-Pod Show, where we talk all things K-pop. I'm your host, Trevor Davison, and with us we have Nate Peruch.
What you think about Nate? Because you're so rude.
I think Nate's great.
Thinking outside the box.
I like it. That's a very fun intro. And we also have the always beautiful, always lovely, always talented Amanda Lee.
Hello, everyone.
And most importantly, you, the listeners. So Nate, what are we going to talk about?
We're going to be talking about the recent performance of BlackPink at Coachella, as well as other bands, including what was supposed to be Big Bang, and kind of the origin too of Coachella, like K-pop acts at Coachella, as well as K-pop acts at other music festivals.
Okay, well, that sounds like a lot of fun, and I can't wait to dive in, so let's go. Okay, so, like I said, let's go ahead. Let's jump right into this. So does anybody know who the first band was, or the first K-pop group was to play at Coachella? Anybody?
No, not a clue.
Nate, you want to take a guess?
I do not know.
Okay, so we'll follow-up question then. Does anybody want to guess what year the first group performed?
You told me, but I already forget.
I think 2011?
Winner, chicken dinner. There you go. Yeah, 2011 was the first year that we saw K-pop at Coachella. And it was the band EE.
If anybody knows who that is, please let us know on our socials.
Yeah, because you will have known a lot more than us, because I have no idea who EE is. I've never even heard of them.
You might even be saying the name wrong.
Yeah.
No, it's literally just like the letter E and the letter E. So I don't, unless it's like.
But does that mean anything for a K-pop group title?
No, I guess not. I mean, that's a fair point. So maybe this is why we have not heard of them, because they are a now disbanded group. So
how long they lasted?
Not long enough for us to hear about them.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sorry if there's any EE stands out there, I apologize. Please don't murder me.
It would be hilarious to have they have to be a rare fandom, so it'd be hilarious if they happened across this podcast and they're like 1 in a million.
Yeah. Billy, what was that host's name again? I want to get him.
No hate to them.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah,
they were obviously good enough to be included in a music festival.
Right. Yeah.
And not only a music festival, but the music festival, Coachella. And they were the first ones. Like, how amazing is that? Like, to be the first.
Yeah, the promoters definitely were taking a risk on them.
Oh, 100%. So yeah, no, I mean, shout out to the now disbanded EE for kind of paving the way for, what we know and love now. So it looked like there was a lull between 2011 to 2016, where K-pop had kind of dried up at Coachella. However, it made a fierce comeback with the hip-hop group Epic High. So are either of you familiar with Epic High?
I've only heard of them. I think I might have listened to one of their songs. I'm pretty sure it's a 2-person. Like, I think they're more rap than they are K-pop, though.
Yeah,
So,
they are more rap. And I believe it's actually a 3-person.
Three?
Yeah,
Okay.
three member group.
Does this is it Crush in that? Isn't it say it in there or no?
I actually don't know because I'm not
I
too
don't-
familiar with
it,
them.
That name sounds familiar and like connected with Epic High, but I could be completely wrong. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I believe so. When I was looking it up, it was DJ Tuckett's. I'm probably saying that absolutely wrong. Tableau and
I've heard of that.
Tableau,
Yeah.
and then Mithra Jin. Yeah, so I'm probably saying all those names wrong, but that's because I'm not 100% familiar with them. But yeah, they performed it at the 2016 Coachella.
We should watch that performance.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd totally go back and watch that performance. I think it'd probably be a lot of fun, especially since I don't know much about them.
I think they played, didn't they? I think they might have played this year again too. I remember seeing that name at some festival this year.
Epic High?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think they were at Coachella this year.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just false memory.
Yeah. But yeah, so in other years, we had 21, which is under the JYP label. So,
And I definitely know them.
yep.
They were the band, like BlackPink took their space basically in YG.
YG or JYP?
No, they're YG.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now making me question. Does it say it's JYP or something?
Yeah. No. It said it was that they were they were under JYP Entertainment.
Wait, who are you talking
What?
about?
Okay, I gotta
21.
Google this now.
21. Yeah.
Oh, the group 21?
Yeah.
Yeah, the group
I
21.
swear that they're
Unless my research is bad, which it very well could be. But yeah, no, I saw that they were under JYP from 2009 to 2016.
YG.
Okay.
They were YG Warner Music Group, which I guess is like probably a distribution deal thing with them. But yeah,
So I had bad information. Okay.
fake news.
It's fake news. Fake. Totally fake. It's the fakest news ever. Okay.
I would 100% recommend listening to a few 21 songs to see if you like them because they have some goodies. They have Lonely, and that is actually one of my favorite K-pop songs. I know a lot of the lyrics in probably 90%
Okay.
of it.
I'll listen to it.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll definitely give it check it out. Let's see. So who else have we had? Oh, Jackson Wang? Mm-hmm. Or is it Jackson Wang? Because
No, it's Wang. I
that's
guess that maybe I've always heard him.
Okay, so when I was listening to him on the Daybach show with Eric Nam, and he pronounced it Wang. So
Yeah, I
was just
he
like,
on.
I guess we'll go with that
Kelly
then.
Clarkson, I believe, and he said Wang.
did he say? Okay, so he said Wang on
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson, and he said Wang with Eric Nam. So
Yeah. I mean, normally it's just Jackson if you're.
yeah, just Jackson. So
I'm just used to pronouncing that last name as Wang
Yeah.
because we know someone with that last name.
Right.
So
yeah, no, it makes
it
sense.
just seems weird saying Wang.
But you know what? We're just gonna call him Jackson. I think, right? We're on a first name basis with him. You know.
He's actually, I don't, if you happen to not know about him, he's actually really funny, and a lot of people say he's very kind as well. So
Yeah, he seemed like a genuinely good dude in
Yeah.
his interview with Eric. So I was like, wow. I was like, this guy'd be super cool to just kind of chill with.
Yeah. If you go back to some of the variety shows there, he was in GOT7. I don't know if we mentioned that, but he was in GOT7, which that was JYP actually.
Oh, okay.
And they were the ones before Stray Kids. So Stray Kids basically took their spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go back and watch variety shows, he's very funny in them. But he has a very strange type of humor, but he's still hilarious. Like it's one of those things that you don't necessarily know he's joking. He's just being kind of weird. But
I
then
see.
you after you see him for like 5 minutes of the show or whatever, you're like, oh, he's just being stupid. So you're like, oh, okay, I get it.
Well, I didn't even really know who he was until TikToks of his recent concert performances started coming up on my For You page, and well, I can't show you those.
Because this is a podcast and we haven't started doing video yet. But
if a picture's worth 1,000 words and there's 24 frames per second, it's gonna take a minute.
Yeah. So if the listeners look, if you guys want us to start recording this, doing some video, posting up some YouTube stuff, let us know. Something that we consider, and then you get to see Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Right, Amanda? Right? They get to see Jackson if
He's a pretty man.
If we start doing video. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna watch his Coachella performance later because I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, no, I so the only one that I saw was BlackPink from this year, but Jackson, he was there last year, right? And then again this year.
Yeah.
So he was back to back, right?
As far as I know, I think that's right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that's what I thought too. But
People
I only
must have liked him.
What's that?
So people must have liked him.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I mean,
could tell the audience was enjoying his concerts.
There was some, I don't
From
know
those
who it
videos I saw.
was, but there was a guest person this year. I'm pretty certain. I'll have to find that out. But they had like a special guest for like come on stage with him for like a song.
oh yeah, no, I mean I think that's a pretty normal thing. Like he'll pull up a fan on.
Oh
stage.
no, it was like another singer.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like just he plucked a fan from the crowd and was like, hey, why don't you come up and,
I mean, I
and
wouldn't
hang out
doubt
with me
it,
on a
but,
stage,
yeah.
right? Because you said that he does that fairly frequently, right?
I mean, yeah.
I actually don't think
I don't know how frequently he's done it at his other performances from past years. I just know on this past concert tour, he brought a fan up on stage from the audience at all of his recent concerts.
don't know that I've seen that.
Don't watch it.
Yeah. So then, and it doesn't just stop with Jackson, right? There's been other groups. So BiBi was actually also at Coachella. And then in 2019, BlackPink took the
You just
stage.
gonna skip over BB like that?
No, okay, no, no. Okay, yeah, I'll let you.
I did not actually know her. I might have like heard of her at that time, but since then I've listened to a few songs, and she has Vengeance is one of them, and that's really good. I can't recall the other one, but most of her songs are kind of slower, like jazzy sort of things.
really?
But yeah,
Which makes sense because I think they've been used in a lot of K-dramas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from my understanding. So it makes sense that.
I like her too. She's very rebellious from what I've seen of it. Like she was on Jesse's show interview, and she was getting along with Jesse very well.
Oh,
'Cause they're
yeah.
both, kind of
Oh yeah, I love Jesse's
crazy.
show.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
I
really
can't believe
fun.
she
It's really
left it.
It's really fun. to
That's like
watch.
it's Sunmi now.
Oh really?
I don't hate Sunmi. She's not Jesse. She doesn't have the same personality as Jesse.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, she's really fun too, but not
Yeah, Jesse's,
not in the same way.
yeah, Jesse's very unique, very
Yes.
American.
Yeah, she's fun to watch.
Okay, so did you still want to anything else you want to add about BiBi?
I just didn't want to like.
Yeah,
pass
no,
right over.
you are 100% right. No, she definitely does not deserve to be passed over like that. So I'm glad that we got that plug in for her.
BB fans coming for us.
Yeah, exactly. First EE, now BiBi.
Maybe they thought she was the same person as before, so they like booked her.
Hey, you know what? Both fandoms are going to have one thing in common. That's they're coming after me.
The EBs.
The EBs. Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, and then in 2019, BlackPink took the stage in Coachella, which was pretty historic. I think to have, well, I don't know, to have that, they didn't headline, but they were definitely there.
Yeah. They weren't main stage either. Either. I can't recall what stage it was, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, they weren't main stage at that time.
But yeah, I mean, I still
But
don't think
there was a lot of talk about it. It was
Yeah, Lisa.
A lot of
I saw
buzz.
Lisa was the one that like was mainly like talked about it, as far as individual members, because people would say, "Who's the ponytail girl?" And then you see on Twitter, like, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I don't think it could be understated how significant that was to have BlackPink in 2019. You know, especially since it was the year before the pandemic and none of us knew what was on the horizon then. Yeah. Which is unfortunate because one of our favorites that we've talked about, Big Bang, was supposed to... Yeah. You know, they were supposed to be there in 2020, and then that never occurred because we all went through a pandemic together. So
yeah, and they haven't performed together since then. So that was going to be like the one opportunity, and then nothing.
Yeah, and what really stinks is, so there was rumors that they were supposed to do it last year when they had their comeback, and unfortunately, they were just that. They were just rumors because it never happened.
I want to know like what's going on with them behind the scenes. Like they're still friends and stuff. Like actually, Daesung, is that his name? Daesung and Taeyang, they did a TikTok together with Taeyang's new song. I don't know how to say it. The one with Lisa, Shong, whatever it is. But yeah, they did something. So they're obviously still friends and stuff. But
I mean, when they were together as a group, they were super close. So
I'm pretty sure it was GD and Top that were like friends since like elementary school. Like there's pictures of them that like obviously very young together.
Yeah.
So that's pretty.
I hope they perform together again.
Yeah, they were such
I would really like to see them.
Yeah, I mean at least like Top and GD, like I would be happy with that. I mean it's not perfect, but just those two, like
absolutely.
Hey, Coachella, call them up, at least the two of them.
Or if it's not Coachella, if it's anything.
Yeah.
Anything at this point. If it's Lollapalooza, if it's Bonnaroo, if it's Firefly, and I don't care which music festival across the country, just to pick one and do it. Right? I mean
I'd be happy with individual members too, but it's not the same as,
Well, yeah, because when you're out there with your group or another member from your group, you have that extra energy to feed off of. I mean, obviously the crowds, give you a lot of energy as a performer. Yeah. But I don't think it's not quite the same when you have, one of your companions on stage with you.
Yeah. It's like being in a few bands, I compare it always to a relationship. It's like you're dating the other people, like, platonically, but when someone leaves or whatever, like it hurts, like, it's like, so yeah, it's just, there's some extra sort of thing there.
I mean, it's always so much better to watch a performance or like when you're at a concert and you see them like interacting with each other on stage or interacting with more than just like, if it's more than just them in the crowd, but like even if they're like interacting with like the other band members or like the people playing the instruments or, if there's several people up on stage, it's just more entertaining to watch.
Yeah, well, that was the one thing that I really enjoyed seeing last year when we saw Stray Kids in concert, was just how much fun Chan was having on stage, man. He looked like a kid in a candy shop, and he just looked so happy and just like so
you can really feel it with some people. Like it's nothing against the other people, but there's some people that are just like born to be on stage and they love it. Like I like Aespa Ning Ning, you can see it in her, like you can see she like loves the stage. So when she gets on it, it's just something flips. And
well, when you're genuinely having a fun time like that, it really shows through. So,
I mean, Chan's definitely one of the, you can
tell.
Radiating it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just like coming off of him like like an angelic light of
like a red light.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, look, and again, not that there's anything wrong with solo performances, because I mean, what we saw Hobie do
Lollapalooza.
Yeah, and that was a phenomenal solo act on his part. But I mean, yeah, there's something special when you're up there in a group or
Well, it's also why I can't. Part of why I can't get into this like soloist. It's hard for me to get into soloist.
Yeah.
Like, because like I like Somi a lot, but it's just like that's one of my only people I listen to is solo consistently, and it's I don't know, it's just not as
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not the
I feel
same.
like I listen to a lot of solo artists like songs, like I'll listen to their music, but I don't really watch a lot of their like concerts or their performances
yeah.
as much as I do the groups. That
Well,
I
like Somi's
listen
like
to.
super funny too. Like she's like Social Butterfly. She's friends with not Karina, Ari. What's the come on, get
I
the
don't
Giselle.
Oh,
Aries are like real name, but Giselle and friends with like Twice members because she was almost in Twice, and like, but yeah, it just is her by herself. It's just not interesting enough. Like,
Now you have people coming after you too. Good job, buddy.
I'm sorry. I love Zombie, and I just like you know.
Hey, no, look,
I know
I'm
what
just
you
glad. Look, this ties into the conversation, so now I'm not alone. We're together.
We're gonna have to like come up with a like have a fan club, but also an anti club. Then we can see who the anti.
I thought you were going to say anti-fragile.
TTT.
Fragile. No.
well, let's get back to Coachella because we
Yes.
didn't really talk that much about BlackPink's performance, and we all watched that together the
Yeah.
other night
Yep.
on TV. Unfortunately, we couldn't be there in person,
Sadly.
but
Sadly, flying across the country was not an option.
yeah.
Can I tell you embarrassing story about the first time I watched the first week of Coachella? You guys weren't there.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I love embarrassing stories.
To be fair, I did have a few drinks, but definitely shed some tears.
That is how all the best stories start out. I had a few drinks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I shed a few tears because like it's kind of one of those moments that like I've seen K-pop come so far, like from nobody knowing it to like them coming in and like destroying it. Like I actually just got chills right now. But that was that like. Actually, you had it too, right?
Yeah, I showed you because I was like, if nobody's gonna believe me if I say it. So yeah, in the moment, I had to like show you. I'm like, dude, look at this, goosebumps,
dude. Well, I mean, they killed it.
They did a great job.
Yeah,
so good.
They looked amazing.
The set was amazing.
Yeah, and
The stage was amazing. The fans, the crowd was amazing.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was just like powerful, and I think that having the band. Instead of just pure backing
Oh yeah, the
tracks,
live band was
The live band.
a good touch.
Exactly. It makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
And
well, the what's the fan one? I forget what song it was, but that like stage, like that song was amazing. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head now, but that's like one of the.
Oh yeah, where they had the feathers.
The feathers, yeah, and they.
Oh yeah.
Type of girl. Type of girl.
Yes.
Girl. Yeah.
Was it that?
Yeah,
song?
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that one was one of the best like stages I've seen in my life.
Yeah, I even said it last night when we watched it that I really enjoyed that particular performance of that song.
Yeah.
It was just so different and so cool. It was a lot of fun to watch.
It was cool too seeing the solo stages and stuff, seeing like because you could like see how each one of them individually has that like it factor and like they can just handle it themselves. Obviously, once again, they're better as a group, but you can see that like they dominate.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say like the one thing I was disappointed about was that it wasn't longer.
Yeah.
Like I felt like it was too short.
Well, I
because-
really was hoping for Stay. I was like, I really wanted that song, but
that's one of my favorite songs too. I was really hoping for that song too. So
I feel like that's like the third like slow song I mentioned, and then like the last podcast, I don't like slow songs.
oh my gosh, you're so right. Yeah.
So we found
I'm a
another one.
hypocrite.
No, it just means we found another one for the poop playlist. Great callback. I love it. I love callbacks.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they definitely came a long way from the 11 songs that they performed in 2019 to what we saw this year.
I mean K-pop like it needs that extra like production value. It doesn't need it, but it helps a lot to have that extra production value, the stage, the lights, the camera work, like extra backup dancers, and
Well, yeah, I mean that all
Camera
goes
work
into
was
it.
a little shoddy.
yeah.
But
It definitely wasn't perfect, but I mean,
that-
if it was just kind of like a still camera sitting there, it doesn't have the impact.
true.
And I'm sure that was probably Coachella's staff doing the
Oh,
camera work. It
yeah,
wasn't
I-
BlackPink, so you know.
Yeah.
You know what we didn't mention though was the drone show, the drone light show right
yeah.
before it, because that was part of it, right? There was
I'm pretty
BlackPink.
sure, yeah.
Drone show?
Because I think that Coachella's YouTube channel listed it as BlackPink and then drone show or whatever.
Yeah.
And when I first saw those, I was like, it would be amazing if those stayed on during the show and they had like stuff going on.
Oh, that would have been
But,
so cool.
yeah, they
or like they could have done like the
didn't.
pink crown from their
Yeah,
first
even if it
album,
was just if even it was just like one thing like sitting there, maybe like rotating or something.
or the
That would have been
the
nice.
Venom teeth
Yeah, that would
from Pink Venom. Oh, that would have been so dope. But
Or even if it like just popped up on like highlight songs or something like Pink Venom
Yeah.
and stuff.
yeah. As cool as it was, I feel like there were some missed opportunities now that we're sitting around talking about it.
Well, they
Let's
can't
hear the
include
negatives.
everything.
They can't include
They only have so
everything.
much time. They could have performed for hours, and people still would have wanted more. So
Yeah, exactly.
I want to hear all the negatives so that the blinks can come for you.
I have none.
no negatives.
Yeah, there's not
I
a.
mean, obviously,
I have one. I have
it
one.
wasn't perfect.
It wasn't long
but
enough. It wasn't long enough. What was? Okay.
The fans
Oh, here we go.
on. Yeah, I've ranted about this like 4 times already. I'm sorry. The fans. Oh, it makes me so mad. On Money, when Lisa says everyone's silent, they cheered. They did not listen to the instructions. Which the first week they did okay. Like they started like silent for like a second or so, but then they cheered. And I was like, okay, because people were freaking out at them on Twitter too. Like people were like, "What? People didn't get the memo." Like,
right?
Yeah. Well, it's hard when you've got thousands of
excited.
people.
But there was a lot of people cheering with that. How loud it was.
Well, that's what I mean. But
It's like
you
one
gotta.
person cheers, you cheer too.
Yeah, exactly. You got 1,000 people all just super stoked to be there.
More
I
than
know.
1,000.
But they did well on Boom Baya, and they did well
great
on
Kumbaya.
on the ground.
Yeah.
But that's like the one that was like could have been so impactful. But and also the second week they did even worse, which they had a whole week of
They did
Twitter
not-
yelling at them.
They didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
Someone missed the assignment.
Yeah. So really I'm just mad at the sorry blinks, but I'm mad at you, or at least the ones that attended Coachella. So you can come at me for that, that's fine.
Come at me, bro.
I mean, it was overall really great. I
Yes, it
mean,
was
there was some.
amazing,
I mean, it seemed like they were having like a little bit of issues with like their in ears or mics, like a few times. But I mean, that's not their fault.
So hold on. When we go see them in August, if I cheer at that particular moment,
We will be MMAing.
will you throw me down on the field
Yes.
from the stands?
I'll just stone cold stun you.
Okay, there we go. Well, just throw me in the pit. Hopefully somebody will catch me and I'll crowd surf my way up to the stage and then I'll get to meet BlackPink. You know, that sounds great actually. Let's do it.
Okay, how much you gonna lose so that can happen?
Well, I'm sorry, what?
You know what I mean?
You mean how much of my mind am I going to lose if that happens?
So your mind, am I going to lose?
All of it.
I'm gonna like get sent to the mental ward afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't know if, just in case you guys can hear the creaking, I'm trying to figure out what creaks and what doesn't. So, sorry, my microphone just fell. I didn't mean to scream. I apologize.
Oh my gosh, the sheer terror.
Listen, the mic has been stable like the whole time, and then it came at me.
See, it's coming at you now too.
I'm gonna call it blinks.
Yeah, see, it's at talk about my BlackPink like that.
Oh man,
Mic attack.
mic drop.
Mic drop. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's so much fun. But yeah, no, I had a great time though watching their performance and just to get that much energy watching it through a TV screen. I cannot wait for August when we're live and we're there.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have my little light stick. I'm gonna be going, and yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
I'll record you.
I hope you do. Right? Yeah. Okay. So here we go. We'll make a promise to you, the listeners, right now. Amanda's going to record me acting a fool with my light stick, and hopefully y'all can get some good laughs out of that.
Okay. Permission to edit the video however I see fit.
But the real question is, do I have permission to dance?
Yes.
I'm
You
sorry.
dance the night away.
I had to. Oh my god, these puns are terrible.
It's okay. I had for years and years and years. I had nobody like K-pop, like Scott, but he like barely liked it. So I literally am holding back puns for like 4 years of my life. I'm like, I'm so sad. I have nobody likes K-pop. Like, I would like make puns and then like nobody get it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Crickets.
Yeah. Actually, I got to get you into some older bands because I make puns about older band stuff, but nobody listens to Shiny or
you gotta
Super
catch us
Junior.
up.
Yeah, well, they're a little bit tough to get into. Some of them
Are they?
So yeah, they're a little bit cheesy. And
I've not really listened to Super Junior at all.
Super Junior has some stuff.
I
that's
only
not as
I only saw them perform at one of the awards shows that I forget which one it was because there's so many of them in Korea. But I saw them perform, and I remember telling you about it and saying that I didn't know who they were, and you fell on the floor and you were like, I can't believe you don't know who Super Junior
yeah, that's
is.
like a
They're
legendary.
They're like the Backstreet
They're
Boys
legend.
of
Wait for it.
K-pop.
Dairy. Legendary.
I don't
No?
get it.
No?
He doesn't get the
Doesn't
get the joke.
It was from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, that's why I don't.
Yeah,
get
is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, great show. I is not K-pop related at all.
If it's not K-pop, I don't get it.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Amanda. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Oh man, I messed up.
And that's what you do. You messed up. Yeah. What's some other bands that have been in festivals and such?
So
You
Well,
said something about TXT.
TXT was at Lollapalooza with Hobie, but obviously they weren't headlining, so they weren't like on the big stage,
Yeah.
which was a little disappointing. I did watch their performance on TV. It was really good. I mean, they did an amazing job, and they did have a live band on stage, which was
awesome.
which was really nice. And I was really jealous of the people in the crowd because they weren't on a big stage. They were closer to the crowd.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. But I did feel like it was a little awkward for them, or like I was like worried that it was awkward for them because the stage was smaller. So it was like kind of weird
That's always hard,
dancing right in front of the band. Like, the space wasn't very big, but they
Yeah.
still killed it. They did a great job.
So I really hope they have a band when we see them on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, I don't know if they will.
I hope so.
Wait, have I?
Yeah.
I'd have to go back and look at some of their other concert footage. But anyway, yeah, I'm really excited.
All of them there this on Tuesday because
All of the members?
yeah, because the one's sister, I don't know the names of either one of them.
Kai? Yeah, Hyun Kai.
And Kepler, isn't it?
Yeah,
Kepler?
yeah, Bahie.
Yeah.
Kepler, yeah.
'Cause there was a update that like somebody close to her died, and she was pausing up promotions because of
I think
it.
his grandmother passed
Yeah.
away.
Because I'm kind of surprised that they don't like pause him too. I mean, I guess different people are different. Some people like to work, and other people like to.
Yeah,
Chill
I mean,
out, so
it
it's-
might be. I mean, I don't want to speak for anybody, but
I haven't heard about him not attending.
Yeah. I
So
was just curious because I know
think that he is.
she's sitting out like promotions. So
yeah, but it might help
Yeah,
him be able to work through it.
yeah,
I would have to look into that. I'm not sure who it was or what happened. Now you have me curious.
Yeah, I was just curious if they like. I wasn't sure if they paused him or whatnot. So.
We'll let you know on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll let you know. I haven't heard. I would have gotten an update from Faith if he wasn't coming. So he must be there.
And you know what? And actually, by the time that we probably get this posted, Tuesday will be in the past. Yeah.
True,
so,
true.
But that's okay. That's all right.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I need to get more into TXT. Like I watched them on. I think it was Jesse Showed to View again. And they were
that episode
super
was
funny.
that episode was good.
They were super funny, and I meant to watch them on more variety shows and stuff. But like I've gotten more into the music and stuff such. Then I think I might talk about last episode, but they're like hit and miss for me. But the songs that I love. But yeah, I need to just get more into them, which for me is like going to variety shows. Which
yeah.
yeah.
No, I'll tell you who you'd really like is Xdinary Heroes.
That's rough for me.
What? How is that rough for you?
Dude, no. I think every single song, or like 90% of the songs I've heard by them I like. But it's not their fault. But them not being able to play the instrument on stage, it being unplugged and stuff. No, you did show me the one.
Yeah,
you did show me one, but it wasn't them playing.
But they have now.
They
So
have?
Yeah. So the one,
we'll have to show you the new footage.
yeah. So the one that I showed you was like the very first one, and since then, they're plugged in and they're actually playing, and it is just chef's kiss. It's
awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
and that changes things.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I think the whole album. I think Faith played one when we were in New York, and I was like, wow. I think I like every single song on this album.
You have to listen to their new album.
Their new
We're
one's
gonna
so
do
good.
it right after this. We're gonna listen to it, and I'm gonna show you the performances.
Was there anybody else that has played in the festival? I don't really know anybody else.
So I know that we mentioned it briefly, right? With Lollapalooza and Hobie.
Oh yeah. Well, we moved on to talking about TXT, but
Right. But yes, we need to show
And
you
you
his
also had a band,
performance.
too.
J-Hope's performance was.
I don't know if we didn't watch the whole song.
Yeah, no, I just showed you just the first opening act.
Of J-Hope's performance.
Yeah. Yeah, just so that way we could show you the crowd size and just how insanely massive it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to go and watch that whole thing because it's absolutely worth it. It's very good. And again, I'm still a little salty. I'm not getting his record on vinyl.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah, you're gonna get it in the mail like 5 years later. Better like you moved and somebody else gets it. Like, what is this?
Yeah. But yeah, no. So I don't know. Did you have any thoughts on his performance?
It was amazing and really exciting, and
Oh, you showed me about how he was like tearing.
oh
up
yeah,
almost, too.
I was worried he was gonna cry on stage.
I
but
mean, would you blame him? I would have. I mean, the outpour of love and support that he got.
I can't believe he was worried. Like, there's clips of him talking about like, being nervous and like worried about like who was gonna come, and I mean,
Literally everybody was there. Yeah.
I felt a little offended that he was worried, to be honest. I mean, I know I wasn't there, but I knew Army was going to be there, so.
Army always comes through.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't know why he was worried.
If it wasn't in Chicago, I, might have tried to go. But
Iraq.
I wanted to be there.
I was there in spirit.
Yes, we were there in spirit.
Yeah, no, I thought that performance was really great, and I want to make sure that you get to see it too. So, and if anybody's listening, if you haven't seen it yet, go on YouTube. It's like about an hour and 15 minutes, give or take, and it's worth it. It definitely, just go on, watch it, and you can thank us later. And if you've already watched it, then you know what we're talking about.
Right.
I feel like there's like going to be one band that we miss out there and people are going to be mad. They like played at a festival and we're like, how dare you?
You
Tell us
missed
who we
our-"
missed, and we'll go find the footage.
Yeah.
We'll watch it.
Absolutely.
We got to figure out who EE was.
Yeah, definitely have to figure out who EE was.
Yeah.
No,
Who do you think they're gonna bring in the future?
Oh, that's a good question.
Who is coming in the
So
future?
Stray Kids, I think, would be phenomenal.
They're doing amazing in America.
Yeah, they really, really are.
Oh, do you think that Twice would be invited?
Yeah, probably, because I'm still like so skeptical on them, but like the numbers prove it out that they're so popular in America. So if the promoters see that, then they're gonna definitely. Oh, they sold out like the New York shows and like stadiums like twice or three times, like something twice.
Yeah,
Right.
they sold out twice,
Yeah.
literally.
But yeah,
I
they're
think that 17 could be at one.
Well, what about NCT? That would be a good one.
which
Yeah,
one?
but I
Which
would
one of the
prefer
37
Wavy.
different NCTs do you-
Wavy.
Oh, Wavy would be so.
I mean, I know that
Yeah.
Wavy's technically Chinese pop.
but
Technically,
still,
but
though, I think they would crush it.
they would.
Yeah.
See, 17. They're not super popular in America, are they?
I mean,
'Cause
they
in-
had stadiums when they
did they?
toured last year. They got the big stadiums.
Because I know in Korea they're like they're always in the brand rankings. They're up there, like a lot. They're up there, but I didn't realize they were that popular in America.
Yeah, they got bigger stadiums than TXT. It really wasn't fair. It really wasn't fair.
Well, they have been around a minute,
I
so
mean,
I
I guess it is. I shouldn't say it's not fair, but it's just not fair that TXT didn't also get big stadiums because
Yeah.
obviously I think 17 deserved them too. But
They both deserve them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
17. Are they a third gen band? I know they've been around for a
think so.
while, which is impressive because
Yeah.
popular normally fades with time, but if they're still sticking around, then like props because
Yeah. Most of the time, it's a pretty short shelf life. You know?
yeah, K-pop.
So, yeah.
Well, normally they hit their 7 year, and that's like that. If you don't know, that's the standard contract for K-pop bands. So you hit the 7th year, and then they have to re-sign, and then that's when a lot of people split. And like it's very rare, or if they don't split, they'll split with their label, and then
Or they've got
sometimes-
military service and different
Yep,
things come
that
up
too, yeah.
that, kind of makes
makes it tough.
yeah,
it tough. Yeah.
yeah, it just
exactly.
gets complicated at that time. So it's kind of a curse for a lot of bands. Unfortunately.
Although I think a lot of the newer bands, or at least their gen, seems to, I don't want to say have gotten over that, but I think they've found a way to carry through it.
Yeah, they seem like they're just trying to think through, make sure I'm right on this. They seem like they're a lot more actual friends, like not like bandmates, or at least they splinter off into groups where they seem like genuine friends that
Yeah, like they're hanging out. Yeah.
outside
Yeah,
of
it's
the
not just
thing,
a
and-
job, or they don't just work together.
Yeah, which well, I was gonna say maybe that's like good on the company, but a lot of them come from competition shows, so that's interesting that like it seems to be trending that way, like because they don't have the say in it. So
Trauma bonding.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They've all went through that same experience together, whereas not a lot of people get that opportunity. So
I mean,
they come together.
I know
over
that you guys didn't
experience.
watch Boys Planet, but all those boys are best friends.
yeah,
All
At least
99 of them.
At least it seems that way, that they especially the ones like once they got down to like the last 28, I think it was, they were all super close.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, you make it that far. That's pretty impressive. So
it's like all the 28 members of NCT. I'm just kidding.
I mean, hey, by the time they got down
Or
to
17.
by the time they got down to 18, I was like, just let them all be in a group together. It can be 18. They can be 18
that's
of them,
rough.
two groups.
That's so rough.
dude, could you imagine though 18 different digipacks?
I'd buy them all.
Oh God. So I wonder, like, that's such like a risky thing for all the digipacks. Like, it's a you have to pay that much extra in producing them, but then maybe like a less popular, like you'd have to guess, and I don't know, like it's simple with like 2 versions of an album, like you just,
Yeah.
but then you kind of have to guess member popularity, and then you're putting a lot more budget into it because you're designing whole new photos, whole new albums, yeah. I don't know. That's
There's
like
a lot.
That's like a trend that I like it, but like it's, I guess, unexpected.
I don't know. Where are we?
So we were talking.
Yeah, I guess I have to circle back.
Yeah, we'll circle back. So Nate asked the question, who would we like to see in in future Coachella performances.
Who
So
would we like to see
yeah,
the most?
I mean, I think
I-
I said, who do you think? But yeah,
who do you think? Who
So,
would we
yes, let's
like?
move on
yeah,
to
he
that
said,
one.
who do you think? Who would we like to see?
Well, I think
Well, obviously G Idol for me, but
yes, and I think they would do really well. I mean,
Yeah.
just seeing how well BlackPink did, I think G Idol would also crush it. But no, I think next up, just in popularity, would probably be Stray Kids. I think that would
can
be a
agree
good
with that.
fit, like with the promotion and
Yeah.
everything, and the success of their most recent U.S. tour. I just think that they are the most well-rounded, most ready for prime time on Coachella, that big of a stage. I think they would be next up, other than BTS, obviously. But
Yeah,
it's going to be a while.
BTS cannot come to a music festival.
yeah, it would be destruction.
It would no longer be a
mean,
music festival.
I'm-
It would be a BTS show.
I mean, I'm actually kind of confused as to how Lollapalooza handled, J-Hope being there. Like, was it insane? I didn't hear that awful things happened. I mean, it was okay, right? The crowd was. I didn't expect the crowd to be bad, but just having that many people there, it
gets crazy.
Yeah.
it can get crazy, even
Yeah,
if the people themselves aren't crazy. You know what I mean?
As someone that has been to many a festival in his day, I can tell you things do get a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Especially on like the main stage, it gets a little bit wild.
Right?
Yeah, like not just like not anywhere anybody acts stupid, but you pack in that many people, and especially if it's like during a summer month, there's dehydration. There's
Right?
people can get claustrophobic. I mean, I've seen people fall out. People crowd surf. They get dropped on their head. That happened to me twice. But yeah, I mean, so it again, not that it turns violent, but there's definitely safety concerns.
Right. It can be dangerous.
Yeah.
So like I'm surprised that I didn't hear more about that during Lollapalooza. I don't know. Did you guys hear anything like that?
No, I didn't hear
catch
anything.
either.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up, but that's what would worry me. I mean, if like all of BTS was going to be performing at some type of music festival, I mean, nobody else would be at that music festival except for ARMY. That would
Yeah, ARMY would literally buy all the tickets. Well, that's what I said. It would no longer be a music festival. It would be a BTS concert, and all of ARMY would go.
Could you imagine like not ever hearing of K-pop, and then you go to that festival and you see all the light sticks and the people going crazy, and you're like,
right.
what is happening?
What sort of cult is this?
Yeah.
I just thought of one that we missed. Aespa is supposed to be playing the Governor's Ball in New York, I
And that's
believe
your
in
favorite band,
June or
isn't it?
July. Well, Big Bang, but yeah.
Yeah.
I do really like Aespa. Yeah. But yeah, so they're going to be
It's one of my favorites too. So.
well, yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're going to be at the Governor's Ball, which is a music festival in New York. And then didn't you say there was, or no, it was
Idol. It's not really a festival thing, but they're performing at it's like a Korean sports thing. And they're like the opening act.
Okay.
But-
So that's
Yeah. It's
Not the same.
just
cool,
like a-
but not the
yeah,
same.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, as far as other bands, I'm not sure. Who else we might be missing.
Yeah, I wonder if there was...
I would like to see P1 Harmony perform at a music festival.
Oh, they would do a good job. I mean, they did a good job when we saw them last
no,
year.
good, yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Their song, song, because that's the only one I've listened to so far. That I don't know the name of it. Do.
Oh yeah, do it like this.
Yeah, that one's keeps growing on me. It actually just came on Random Shuffle again, like 4 days ago. I was like, oh, I forgot how good this was.
That's like my least favorite song.
Oh no. I think that was the song that I heard, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can get into these guys. Yeah, All right, so I guess we'll pose the question to the listeners if there's any bands that you think would be a good fit for Coachella or any other music festival, or even just who you would like to see. Drop us a line in the comments.
Yeah.
Idol.
I'd like to hear, what other people are interested in.
Yeah, I'm always interested in the different like perspectives on things within like K-pop and the multi fandoms and the
Yeah, plus I mean there might be someone that we're missing that we can check out and might be our new favorite. You never know. But yeah, no, I think this was a great episode. I had a lot of fun talking about Coachella. I had a lot of fun watching the performances. And just follow up on this for us, we got to watch J-Hope's. So I think that'll be...
And Jackson.
Yes. Yeah, we got to watch Jackson. So
I can watch that one by myself. It's fine. You guys don't have to
No, I don't want to miss out.
Look at you, sexy man.
Anyway. Okay. Well, I think I think that'll do it for this episode. I want to thank both of you for being here, for letting us do this. I think that's I think this is a lot of fun. Want to thank the listeners for being here, for tuning in, and again, if there's anything that you want to see, anything that we missed, anything that needs to be corrected where we got the information wrong, just let us know.
It's gonna probably happen a lot, but
it's okay.
No, that's okay. But
it's all in good faith.
We can take criticism.
Yeah, no,
this is just be gentle.
I want to do, well, should I even say it? I want to do one that's going to be very controversial. So
yeah, no, I mean, sometimes controversy can be good. But yeah,
I'm interested in hearing the differing opinions anyways.
Yeah, no, differing opinions is always good to hear. So yeah, like I said, drop us a line in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. And until next time, stay awesome.
Peace.